going on, Z Nation? Zaid here on ZSN. Today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers and their breaking news of them signing Marcus Smart. Guys, I was so hyped when this happened. I have to say, when it came down to it, the Lakers finally pulling the trigger on the potential signing of Marcus Smart. Guys, as we all saw it, I mean, the Lakers just got their best need out of this offseason. Sure, DeAndre Ayton is one of the priorities at the center position, but they also needed a defensive guard, and that's what they got in Marcus Smart on a 2-year deal, $11 million contract. Guys, I have to say this was a right move for the Los Angeles Lakers to potentially make, and they obviously pursued it in this particular signing of Marcus Smart when it came down to it. And it was not just because it was the Lakers, but it was because of Luka that made this possible. That's right, guys. Luka recruited Marcus Smart to join the Los Angeles Lakers when it came all said and done. And it was just one of those type of situations where you just had to pursue a guy like Marcus Smart when it came all said and done. And guys, it was the right move, obviously, according to the reports by Shams Charania of ESPN. Basically, Marcus Smart agreed to a contract buyout with the Washington Wizards, and he intends to sign a 2-year, $11 million deal with the Los Angeles Lakers after clearing waivers. Now, in the process of the Lakers pursuing Marcus Smart, they had to find some room because they already had a 15-man roster already filled up, and that came into the of the release of or waive really of Shake Milton. Obviously, the Lakers needed to free up $3 million to make that signing of Marcus Smart possible. Now, it's kind of confusing. I'm still not understanding why he's getting 11 million where Lakers only had like what 3 million left over to potentially sign somebody or maybe potentially pursue somebody to build the roster, especially the second unit. But obviously, freeing up 3 million is really good for the Lakers to do so. Sure, it sucks to see Shake Milton leave, but the Lakers need to build this second unit and desperately because last season the Lakers off season, the roster and the rotation was the worst in the NBA. I mean, they only put up a 7 or maybe 6 rotation lineup when it came to the playoffs, and it was just totally unacceptable for the Lakers to have that in their arsenal during the playoffs. And now, not only they got the center that they needed in DeAndre Ayton, and also getting Jake LaRivia, but they also, with the release of Shake Milton, they signed Marcus Smart when it came to all said and done. When it comes all said and done, guys, I mean, obviously the 2022 NBA Defensive Player of the Year. Obviously, he got traded to the Memphis Grizzlies from the Celtics, and he did not work out there, so he wound up being part of the Washington Wizards, and that didn't work out. And obviously, for the right reasons, he was released, and he will be joining the Los Angeles Lakers on a 2-year, $11 million contract. It was not just the Lakers that were also pursuing him. It was for some reason, the Suns, but they're already loaded up with the point guard position, when it comes all said and done, and guard positions. So I don't know why they considered Marcus Smart to be in the conversation. And then the Milwaukee Bucks, I kind of understood it. I mean, they kind of needed a backup point guard after, or maybe at best a starting point guard after trading Drew Holiday to the Portland Trailblazers. So I kind of understood that them showing their interest in Smart, but obviously the Lakers needed a guy in the defensive guard position to back up Luka Doncic, and just being part of the rotations when we see certain lineups being in play in certain games when you need a Marcus Smart to show up on the defensive side of the ball. And, not the best shooter, but he can obviously be that, type of a reliable shooter from the wing. But obviously, the Lakers needed to find a defensive wing, and they found one in Marcus Smart, when it comes all said and done. And I kind of predicted it. And when I went live a couple of weeks ago when it came to the Lakers pursuing Marcus Smart. And it was not really a prediction, really. Everyone kind of knew it. They just waited on the Washington Wizards to pull the trigger on releasing him or buying him out so he can join the Los Angeles Lakers. So, it was a situation there when it came to that sort of need that the Lakers were obviously looking for in the rotation, because obviously Gabe Vincent is not cutting it, and with this signee, I think his role for sure gets bumped down to potentially being the third guard coming off the bench for the Lakers, with Marcus Smart potentially being the backup for Luka. But I'm not sure how the lineup is going to really work out. We have to see what training camp shows for the Lakers to potentially, or maybe what JJ Redick wants to put together in the rotation when it comes all said and done. So, um, but yeah, guys, I mean, this was predicted, and the Lakers got him. They got Marcus Smart to join the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes all said and done. And it was all because of Luka, guys. Luka went out in free agency to pursue help for the Lakers in the rotation and just for him as well. And they obviously got it with the recruitment of Luka Doncic, making that possible, reaching out to Marcus Smart about signing with the Los Angeles Lakers, according to Shams Charania of ESPN. So give credit to Luka for reaching out and bringing in Marcus Smart. And this is also shows a lot of indications that he will remain or sign the extension with the Los Angeles Lakers once we reach October 2nd, when he is eligible to sign an extension with the Los Angeles Lakers. So there's no doubt about that. With this move, he's going to sign that extension with the Los Angeles Lakers. There's no doubt that he made this all possible. So I mean, it would be kind of weird for him to say, "Hey, you know, I'm not going to sign that extension." So deuces type of situation for the Lakers. So, I don't really see that happening. I think he's going to remain with the Los Angeles Lakers for many years to come when it comes to the Luka Doncic. So, and that because the reason I'm bringing that up because there was a lot of speculations of him potentially not, if the Lakers don't make any moves to build up the roster, and I still think they do. I'm going to get to that in just a bit, but I still think they need to improve some areas of the roster to improve this team still, regardless of the signing of Marcus Smart. So just bear with me when I'm just still getting into it. But yeah, there was that type of speculations out there that, Luka Doncic could potentially move on from the Lakers just this year and become a free agent in 2026, and potentially, and there was talks that he may join the Denver Nuggets to pair up with Nikola Jokic, the Joker, in the Mile High. So, it was that type of situation there. But this shows a lot of indications that he will sign that extension with the Los Angeles Lakers once we reach October or August, excuse me, to him to potentially, you know, secure himself as part of the face of the Los Angeles Lakers moving forward. So, but it was all because of Luka that he made this possible for him to join the Los Angeles Lakers, Marcus Smart. So, just give some flowers to Luka for making that possible, but also Rob Pelinka for not sleeping on the job to allow this opportunity to not get away from him. And obviously, he did so with the signing of Marcus Smart to join the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes all said and done, guys. And with that result, guys, this is the rotation. This is the lineup for the Lakers moving forward. And this kind of a bit of interesting type of turn of events. I'm not sure how the fit's going to be with Gabe Vincent and Marcus Smart being part of the rotation together. If anything, it may be Marcus Smart being the backup for Luka, and then they'll throw in either Dalton Connect, or it could potentially be another free agent. I'm not sure who would it be. If you guys have any thoughts about the Lakers, who they potentially pursue next, please let me know in the comment section, guys. I will read them out and in this live stream. So please let me know who you think the Lakers should target next. And that goes to the ultimate, of my live stream, is that the Lakers, what's next for them? What's next for the Lakers after this move? And yeah, I'm just gonna put this up there for you guys. Who should the Lakers target next? Because I still think it's not over. I think the Lakers will potentially make a move after this. So after this move for signing Marcus Smart. So, it still remains to be seen what their objective will be to potentially, um, you know, continuing to improve this roster when it comes all said and done. So, um, but yeah, I mean, when you look at just so far the offseason for the Lakers, I mean, they went all out. They got DeAndre Ayton, which is obviously the number one need at the center position. They had no centers, so they got DeAndre Ayton, when it came down to it. And their first signee in Jake LaRivia also was another big win, I have to say, guys. We're not giving the Lakers enough credit when it comes to this signee of Jake LaRivia. He's going to bring a lot to the table, guys, when it comes down to his shooting and his efforts defensively, which obviously he takes a lot of pride in when it comes to his ability of his game. So, I really can't wait to see what he's made of going into this upcoming season for the Lakers. So, and then obviously bringing back, Jackson Hayes, which obviously I would have rather preferred someone else to back up DeAndre Ayton, but hey, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, he understands the culture and understands the familiarity of, JJ Redick's, coaching style. So obviously, I think he will obviously show what he's made of in the center position, bring that reliability coming off the bench for sure. And then, when it comes to Jared Vanderbilt, when healthy, he's honestly one of the greatest, defensive guys that can be really reliable for us in the rotation. And just imagine the pairing with both of these guys being healthy, with Marcus Smart and Jared Vanderbilt. I think we're going to have a really good defensive rotation when it comes all said and done, with those two guys leading the helm of that defensive effort. And like I said, when it comes to Gabe Vincent, guys, I still think Lakers should really, potentially trade him. Do what you can to potentially improve this roster by trading him to somebody. I'm not sure who, but it's just he's just not really going to fit with this rotation, guys. It's just my personal opinion. So I really think the Lakers should really, go into this, still this off season with the objective to potentially continuing to improve this roster. Now, I'm not sure who's still out there. I know there's Josh Khashoggi. I'm going to butcher his last name if we do sign him, but hopefully I get it right. But he's still available out there. I think he'll work wonders defensively as well for this Lakers team. So hopefully the Lakers could potentially pursue him. I think he will bring a lot of sides to the table for the Lakers in the rotation when it comes all said and done. So he's out there, still a free agent that the Lakers could potentially pursue when it comes all said and done. So, and just on a quick side note, a bit of fun fact for all of you to know, former Celtic Marcus Smart, obviously, when it comes to the history of the Lakers, you know, there's been times when certain former Celtics players do join the Lakers at some point, and they end up winning championships, aka Brian Shaw with three times with the three-peat with the Los Angeles Lakers with Shaq and Kobe, along with Rich. Rick Fox with three, same year with Brian Shaw. And then obviously when you have a former point guard and honestly the best point guard at the time in Rajon Rondo, him winning the championship in 2008 with the Boston Celtics, and unfortunately it was against the Los Angeles Lakers, and he won one, and he won with the Los Angeles Lakers back in 2020 at the bubble. So it was there are times where former Celtics do end up winning championships with the Lakers. So could we honestly see that from Marcus Smart? It sort of remains to be seen in that particular situation. And obviously, shout out to the women's basketball guys. I mean, they went into the All Stars and obviously dominated. And let's give them some love, guys. And they deserve to be paid. They're wearing those shirts, obviously, All Star weekend, and they deserve to get paid because, they're as much as entertaining as NBA players. So, just on a side note, I just wanted to bring that up for all of you to know. So, but other than that, guys, I mean, yeah, I mean, Marcus Smart, a Los Angeles Laker. Uh, I am so excited about this opportunity for him to show what he's made of, what he's obviously can bring to the table for us defensively as a defensive guard. There's no doubt about it that he's going to put up like 15 to 20 minutes a game. And obviously the pairing of the certain rotations of how he will fit with Luka and LeBron, I think it will work wonders when it comes all said and done. And I just really can't wait to what he will bring to the table for the Los Angeles Lakers guys when it comes all said and done. And it's going to be very exciting what he will bring to the table for the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes all said and done. And just welcome to the Los Angeles Lakers, Marcus Smart. And really can't wait what he's going to end up being for this Lakers team. Really can't wait. All right, seeing some comments coming in. Okay. I'm seeing some off topics, obviously from Samurai Beast Warrior. Welcome to the live stream. But Dodgers are obviously pissing a lot of people off. They've been losing, and they are obviously the reigning champs. So I kind of understand the frustrations for sure. Losing. I'm sick of this, absolutely, and they need to be firing. Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's going to be somehow they need to fix up some things into that roster for those so they can have a fighting chance. But ironically, though, I mean, they're still in the running, within being a playoff team, though. So they just need to focus on the objective of hand, and with them being the reigning champs. So hopefully things start to get much better for them moving forward. So that's just my 2 cents about that. All right, let's see here. 11 million over 2 years. Yeah, I mean that's why I'm a bit confused about how he's being paid 11 million when the Lakers only had, with them waiving Shake Milton. I mean, approximately they only had like up to what 5 maybe 6 million to obviously offer Marcus Smart. So I still think maybe a trade will potentially be happening maybe in the next couple of days. And sort of remains to be seen what they potentially will be doing, unless they are potentially waiving Jordan Goodwin because he's on a non-partial, guaranteed contract with the Los Angeles Lakers. So he'll be obviously giving up maybe around 2 million so the Lakers can make the math right. But other than that, it still doesn't really make sense. They already had like about 3 million left before waiving Shake Milton, so it's like 6. So they have like maybe up to 8 million left if they were to have, I don't know, waived Jordan Goodwin. But still, the details are not a bit clear yet for all of us to be understanding about what the Lakers will obviously be offering for or giving really to Marcus Smart. So it's a bit of a question mark at this point. I will be giving you guys more maybe details in the next couple of days if somehow something comes up about the potential official signing of Marcus Smart after he clears waivers. So we will have a much better idea of how the Lakers got to 11 million for Marcus Smart. So because I still think maybe a trade is potentially happening in the next couple of days, but we just have to wait and see. Hopefully, we will send Gabe Vincent and maybe some picks for Portland to get. Yeah, I have to say, guys, I am. Hopefully, this happens. Hopefully, it does because I think he can bring a lot to the table for us when it comes all said and done. So, but just Gabe Vincent, he's just not working out. You just have to trade him for somebody that will help us and be a reliable uh, player for us at the rotation. So I really think that it will happen very soon. But it's just we just have to wait and see about that. So, but yeah, guys, I mean, so far, I mean, I still think Lakers are still not done yet to what they need to do to improve this roster. There's still the potential of them, maybe trading Gabe Vincent or maybe waiving Jordan Goodwin to fill in another roster spot. So it sort of remains to be seen what they will potentially be doing to potentially improve this roster still. So we're just waiting. We're just waiting at this point when it comes all said and done. So but yeah, guys, I mean, this was a great move for the Lakers. There's still the Lakers cleared around 3 million, by waiving Shake Milton. So it's just one of those type of situations where it's like, you know, what else they need to do to improve this roster still. I mean, sure, Jake LaRivia helps out a lot. And also now with Marcus Smart, I still think they need to fill in some other needs on the defensive wing. That's why, there's a lot of speculations that the Lakers could potentially sign Josh Kochogi to potentially fill in that type of void defensively for us, and obviously bringing size to the table. I think he's 6'5". I might be mistaken. So that could be another possibility that the Lakers will potentially pursue him. But you never know. Maybe with the Gabe Vincent situation, maybe a trade will potentially happen. They will free up some roster spot and potentially free up some money. It just sort of makes me see what is out there for them to potentially pursue. So, and we just have to wait and see. It's a bit of a question mark at this point what they will potentially be doing to potentially you know fix some more needs to this Lakers roster still. So, and I still can't get over the fact that Luka was doing all this behind the scenes when it came to bringing in Marcus Smart to join the Los Angeles Lakers, guys. I mean, I think maybe Rob Pelinka would have obviously made this possible, but if if Luka really wanted him, obviously the Lakers have to do whatever it takes to bring him in. And obviously, when you have a guy like Shake Milton who is on a non-guaranteed contract that had around 3 million to potentially for us, the Lakers, to make some efforts to improve the roster in the rotations, then you have to pull the trigger on it. I mean, sure, it sucks to see Shake Milton leave, but at the same time, his presence in the rotation just obviously will not fit when it comes to the Lakers and their alternative to potentially, be competitive in the Western Conference. I mean, by adding Marcus Smart, it brings the Lakers at least, five top four best teams, in the Western Conference to compete in the Western Conference. So, sure, Bradley Beal did join the LA Clippers, but at the same time, it's still, I still think that Lakers are, in my opinion, a better team, better than the Clippers, in my opinion. So that's why I have them ranked maybe third or fourth best team in the Western Conference, with now Marcus Smart added on to the team. And I still think with more added, to the team, I still think the Lakers could potentially do what they can to potentially, um, improve this roster still. So it's just a waiting game, what they will potentially be doing. Um, I still think they have a lot of opportunities to improve this roster still. Like I said, Gabe Vincent, I still think he's going to be gone before the season starts. There's still a lot of optimism for Jared Vanderbilt to obviously be, because this is the first time in a while that he is healthy throughout this off season, and he will be ready to go on day one. Potentially, hopefully, knock on wood, if he stays healthy, that he will be ready to go on day one of the regular season. So, and there's been talks that the Lakers are very high on Jared Vanderbilt. So, and plus I am too. I mean, we saw a glimpse once he came back that he completely changed the Lakers' defensive rotation, how it was, and it kind of showed a bit of a hope, when it came to the Lakers and the rotation when it comes all said and done. So, um, but now with Marcus Smart added on to the team, his defense obviously will help us big time, in the rotation when it comes all said and done. But I still think they need to add a couple of players here and there to help us out defensively for us. I don't know. I just think that Gabe Vincent is not going to cut it. So, um, you have to obviously find a replacement for him. Josh Khashoggi for me is a guy. I think I have him somewhere in the bottom here, so you guys will know. Yeah, so there's a bit of a optimism that the Lakers could potentially get him. You know, just seeing what he could bring to the table for us. Sure, it shows that he shot 44% from the field, which is obviously a big perk there. But at the same time, what really attracted me the most about him is that he is a good defensive player. He has a defensive mind at the guard, and obviously he can bring a lot to the table when it comes to evening smaller wing players and all that. So um, I don't know. I just think he can bring a lot to the table for us when it comes all said and done. So we just have to wait and see what the Lakers will do to hopefully improve the roster still in that type of area. But having a guy like him to join the Lakers, I think will help us, along with Marcus Smart and just the whole idea of him just being part of the rotation, hopefully, because we need to beef it up. We need to beef it up. We need to improve the second unit still, because, you know, there's still moves to be made, regardless of the signing of Marcus Smart still. So, but yeah, guys, I mean, this is what it is. We got Marcus Smart to join the Los Angeles Lakers, and it's just I was so excited when this happened. Obviously we needed him, and we got him when it came down to it. So, um, but I'm just so excited what the Lakers will be bringing to the table for us when it comes to this rotation, and it's going to be very exciting. Very exciting what they will bring to the table for us going into this upcoming season. And yeah, guys, I mean, you know, with Marcus Smart added onto the team, it's going to be very exciting how he will mash well with LeBron and Luka and just the rest of the team. And now with DeAndre Ayton added to the team and Jake LaRivia, like I mentioned before, sure, he'll be a nice added addition to the team offensively, but he did say that he is best well known for his defensive ability, which I really hope and can't wait to see out of him, because I don't know, I just don't really consider him as a defensive guy. But let's just be clear here, guys. With Dorian Finney-Smith leaving, I mean, obviously the Lakers, brought in some players to fill in that void for sure, especially now with Marcus Smart added on. I posted it on my social media sites, so I forgot to post it on the community tab. So I will be posting about the Lakers and what grade we will obviously give them. So just stay tuned for that. I will be posting that very soon. So, but yeah, I mean, Marcus Smart, guys. I mean, he's gonna bring that defense to the table for us, hopefully. And if he just stays healthy, I think Lakers will do wonders with him, in that rotation for sure. So, But like I said, Gabe Vincent, we don't need him. Obviously his presence for sure is not needed anymore with now having Marcus Smart filling in the role for him in the backup position behind Luka. But you never know, guys. Like I said, also in this live stream, you never know what JJ Redick's mindset will be when it comes down to the rotations and who will potentially be starting. So it's so up in the air once we reach training camp. Who will be starting, who will win certain roles, who will win certain rotations, minutes. It's just we have to wait and see. We have to wait and see when it comes to all said and done about that. But yeah, guys. In conclusion, Lakers signed Marcus Smart to a 2-year, $11 million. I mean, it was something that we were hopingly waiting for, and we obviously saw it when it came down to it. And yeah, guys, I mean, I just really can't wait for Lakers basketball to finally be coming back. And I think Samurai Beast would have put it. He's still mad at still sick of losing. I'm sick of this. I want Lakers basketball back. Yeah, we all want it back. We all want it back, and I really can't wait for them to potentially, uh, you know, see what they're made of. I really can't wait to see what this rotation will be. But I still think they need to add a couple of players here and there at the wing position. So Josh Khashoggi, or maybe somebody in the visa trade with the Gabe Vincent situation. Sort of remains to be seen what the Lakers' mindset will be. But still, Jake LaRivia, I really can't wait to what he's made of. I really can't wait to see what he's potentially could be for us in the rotation, along with Marcus Smart. You know, DeAndre Ayton, no doubt about it. He has something to prove this upcoming season. So really can't wait to see what he's going to show up for the Lakers for sure. So, um, okay. Uh, can the Dodgers please get this together? I mean, I hope they will. They will. I still think they will bounce back from this with this losing streak. Or I'm not sure. Are they still on a losing streak? I mean, I haven't been watching the Dodgers lately, but they have been losing pretty recently in a bad way. So I still think maybe they need to improve the roster still. Maybe they'll make a trade maybe soon, but I'm not sure if the trade deadline passed for them. But there's still a possibility that they could potentially turn this around because they are the reigning champs and they were doing well until they went on this losing streak at one point and losing some easy winnable games. So hopefully they'll bounce back. That's all I can say about that. So hopefully soon. But uh, but yeah, guys, I really want to know your thoughts and your opinions about the Lakers and them signing Marcus Smart to a 2-year, $11 million. What do you guys think about this signee? And do you guys think the Lakers are not done yet? Like I said, I'm on a loop here, but I'm gonna keep repeating myself. I still think they're not done. I still think they need to improve this roster still. Maybe potentially trade Gabe Vincent to fill in that another roster spot opening, or maybe they have to waive Jordan Goodwin. I'm not trying to say that Jordan Goodwin is not going to fit with this team. He did wonders for us some point when he was on that 2-way contract for us, and defensively he really helped us out because when we traded for Luka Doncic, Max Christie at the time, was part of the Lakers' defensive, rotation, and it really helped us out at one point. But when he left, things really went completely downhill when it came to Lakers defense because of Max Christie being gone. But Jordan Goodwin stepped up to the plate defensively for us and showed up defensively. So it's not to the extent that he will be like you know the second guard behind Luka because I still think he's not capable of putting those type of numbers on an everyday type of basis defensively and skill set wise. I don't know why I mentioned points, but skill set wise, he'll show some glimpse here and there defensively, but still we needed that the elite defense, and that's what Marcus Smart will bring to the table for us. And Gabe Vincent, he was just not cutting it for us. So my hope is that we do trade um, Gabe Vincent very soon. And, just if Portland wants to make a trade with the Lakers, I mean, if they have to throw in a second round pick for Gabe Vincent to potentially make this happen, hopefully it does, because, I think he'll be a great fit for us, for the Lakers rotation for sure. So, but, sort of remains to be seen about that. But, we just have to wait and see. But yeah, guys, I mean, thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you haven't yet, please follow me all across social media: Facebook, Instagram, X. I'm also on TikTok and Threads as well. And guys, I also have a podcast. I have been really neglecting it. There are just not a lot of, you know, not a lot of people listening to my podcast, but I'm bringing it back. So it's basically the same content that I give on YouTube, only you can just listen to me on the go. So instead of just watching me, you can obviously listen to me on my podcast as well. So uh, the episode for this one will potentially be uploaded tomorrow. So guys, check that out. I really appreciate it. And if anything newsworthy to talk about when it comes to the Lakers and their roster moves, aka Gabe Vincent or maybe Jordan Goodwin, if they need to free up a roster spot, I will be delivering everything when it comes to the Los Angeles Lakers, when it comes to news, rumors, updates, speculations, all that. So please be sure, guys, to follow me all across social media. I really appreciate it. Facebook, Instagram, all that. The links will be in the description of this live stream. So you guys check me out on social media. And of course, guys, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you all in the next live stream and the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.